your attention to the YouTube screen because um what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah. We have to play this video of this Asian woman mocking this black man, asking him if he's gonna hit her. So that is a direct correlation to basically what these white Karens do with black people. Except I don't think I've ever seen them go that hard. This woman went very hard against this black man. Against I don't know what happened before. I don't know what happened after, but if you guys can probably hear it. We have this Asian woman barking at a man for playing music without headphones on inside of this bus in San Francisco. So we have black man playing his music. Now here's the thing: there's no rule where you have to listen to music with headphones. Okay, I've actually had an incident like this too. Like, yo, if you don't want the music loud, y'all shouldn't have made phones with speakers on them. Okay. So this guy's in a public place in a bus, right? So he doesn't have to be quiet. He doesn't have to. Obviously, you can't be too loud, but he's not in the library. All right. He's on a bus playing his music. Okay. And we have this Asian woman starts barking at him, and she goes, "Are you gonna hit me? What? Are you gonna hit me?" So this is what we need to be careful of because we're having this. Let me read my little statement. Asian woman taunting black man on a bus, saying things like, "What are you going to do? Beat me up?" This is the other side of the black people versus Asians, or this Stop Asian Hate supposedly happening. Asians are catching wind of this and pulling the good old Karen on these black folks. So I think this needs to be shared and looked more into because it's not just one-sided.
No, what the fuck are you sitting in my ear for? What's that? What are you doing? What are you doing?
She's barking at him. Yo, what's up, no alliances? I'll talk to you later, bro. If you're fixed on race, most people, our voters care about money. Oh, we gonna talk about money, bro. We gonna talk about money. The thing is that this country, before we got to talk about money, we got to talk about the education system because that's directly linked with the jobs that people get, which gets their money. But yes, bro, I think it's race, money, and food. But also fun. But we also got to talk about race because I mean, it exists now. But I do thank you for your input, bro. I'm literally going to take that in consideration because we will talk about finances. We will because you're right. That's what Donald Trump. That's what he basically wrote on, right? He's nice with the finances. So I'll take that into consideration. Thank you, bro. Thank you. No alliances. We gonna figure this out, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna continue this video. Here's the thing. I know the whole. Here's the thing, yo. Dogs. All right. If we got grown 6 foot tall human beings who run when they see dogs, what do you think? What do you think a human being is gonna feel when you have another 5 foot tall humanoid all up in your face? That's not. I'm not talking about a little puppy. I'm talking about a 5 foot tall barking humanoid that is getting in your personal space. Now, no, we shouldn't have violence, but we can't have women thinking that they can just do whatever they want to men, that they can just antagonize. That's what that is. It. That's my word. We can't have women thinking that they can just antagonize men and not get in trouble for it. Because no, the man should never hit a woman if he's not defending himself. But if a woman is antagonizing a man, now antagonizing is can be, I believe, now this is all perspective, antagonizing can be classified as fighting words. And fighting words do not protect you in the court of law. For instance, there's a case when it comes to free speech. Um basically uh let's see, hold on. Basically, you can't say fighting words. If I go up to you guys and say, "Hey, punch me, punch me, punch me, punch me," or if I'm calling you names and you hit me, then you actually could be deemed not guilty because I was provoking you. I was antagonizing you. Watch. Free speech case. Anyone possibly to bless me with a meal? Nope. Cut my hair. Send me Cash App, bro. I'll cut my hair, bro, if you send me Cash App for a haircut. I promise you, bro. That's what I'll use the money for. I will use the money to cut my hair. Cash App, bro. At PUNSCUM. Okay. Yeah, so watch this. Free speech. Um, fighting words. Fighting words is a legal term, y'all. You can't just say fighting words. Look, fighting words were defined by the Supreme Court in Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire in the 1942 case. The court said that fighting words are those that just by saying them can cause violence. You see, fighting words are words that just by saying them can cause violence. It ruled that such words are not protected by the First Amendment as free speech. So when you have these, and now I'm not trying to bash on women, right? But this Asian woman right here, I would say she's using her woman privilege to bully and harass another human. And maybe she's using her Asian privilege because um why would she be provoking him if she's asking him to hit me? Now again, like the people were saying, this is all just speculation. It's all just speculation. And then we got these comments. I love this move by her. I've been on many a flight where I thought about doing this. But yeah, guys, you can't just say whatever you want under the and that's under the free speech protection. There is a thing called fighting words that if you go up to somebody and you talking mad smack and they pop you, they might not be guilty, bro. Yo, what's good? What's good, cadet? Yo, yo, yo, yo, yo. What's good, bro? My guy. Brother, how you been, man? What's good? What's good? Yeah, bro, we already know, man. You already know. Big hearts over here. What's good, bro? Hey, shoot. Yeah, bro, we on the podcast, man. We out here podcasting, talking about fighting words. Hey, let's go, let's go.
What? What? One thing, love you, bro, love you.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Love you too, man. Love you too. Kia to the Damaka. Hey, let's go, let's go. We got three. Yo, hey, bro, what's your favorite song?
This guy.
What's your favorite song?
Um, I'm from India, so I like Urdu songs. I think you don't have.
Can you type them in the chat and I could look them up? Could you type them in the chat?
Yeah. Okay. No, no. It's the style of you only saying that.
You're like, oh, like dance music, dance music.
Yes, it.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Yeah, bro, I like dance music. I like hip hop. I like freaking right here, bro. Check this out. Hey,
Nice.
I play a little bit of.
Our girlfriend. Origin, love you from India, love you from India.
Hey, I love India. I love India. I
What
need a.
about your girls? Oh, song from your girlfriend.
Do you know who Green Day is?
One song for your girlfriend.
All right, all right, all right. No, I wrote a song about my ex girlfriend right here. Another turning point, I'm stuck in the time grabs you by the wrist, direction way. Heck yeah, bro. Shoot. We got 18 to 0, 18 to 0.
Double tap, friend, double tap, double tap.
Yeah.
Double tap to win this man, to win this match, this man.
Let's go, let's go. Yo, is there any hip hop over there? Hmm. Yo, what's good? What's good?
Come on, girlfriend name. Come on, your girlfriend name.
Uh man, I don't have a girlfriend right now. Uh I'm single. Single.
Really bad, you are living in sense. Friend,
Wait, what?
you know this is too bad for you.
I know, man, I know.
I'm feeling very shameless that you don't have girlfriend. You are living in. This is, this is very bad. I'm feeling very bad for you. You are young. You should.
I know.
My friends, you went for me. I am so interested.
Wait, what? Yo, what's up, Erica? What's good?
I am also interested in that. That you should.
My bad, bro. It's like the Wi-Fi is not that good.
Tap tap.
Yo, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm watching my screen and not your gifts and reporting me. This is very bad from.
We out here. We got Hooligans podcast. Episode 37, episode 38, featuring Cadet. You already know. Yo, we won. Let's go. Good game, bro. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. All right. Can, do you mind if I
I will win this time.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chico Baba Nina. Itia Shanani.
The nightmare that I have won from you. I have tried to do that. I will win. Then at last win it. This time I will win this match. You will see.
All right, let's do it.
If I lost this match, I will eat this. I will eat this.
Oh, all right, all right. Yo, tap, tap, tap, tap, tap.
Support me.
What is that, bro?
Support me.
What is that?
Yes, support.
Holy crap.
This is tea. This is tea.
Oh, okay, got some tea. Got some tea. Nice, nice.
Come on, she's welcome. Welcome to my car, my heart.
Oh, crud. Uh, I gotta fix my charge. Ah.
Give it tap, friend, give it tap.
Yo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, this is a crazy battle. All right. Yo, bro, do you mind if I continue the podcast? You just hang out? I don't know. Do you mind if I continue the podcast? So, the destruction of Tulsa Black Wall Street was actually more damaging than you think because the wealth that came from it was actually the largest oil well. Yes, an oil well. So, the wealth from the Tulsa Black Wall Street, now remind you guys, there was multiple, but the wealth was from an oil well. Let's do more investigating. Oil. Oil, guys. Oil, look, Tulsa, Oklahoma, oil capital of the world, guys. Can you believe this? Tulsa, Oklahoma is the oil capital of the world. Tulsa, Oklahoma, amid Indian territory, was first settled by Native Americans in 1836 when they were forcibly made to relocate along the infamous Trail of Tears. The Creek, Seminole, Cherokee, Quapaw, Seneca, and Shawnee, and other tribes were all made to surrender their land east of the Mississippi River after the passage of the Indian Removal Act in 1830. Dang. Yo, so this is crazy, bro. Yo, what's up, Jimmy Johns? Yep, Lil Pump. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Thanks for joining me.
Let's go, let's go. So, this is interesting, guys. Each of the larger tribes. Hold on. Tulsa, Oklahoma is the oil capital of the
Right, so
world.
you look, I'm going to send.
So, yo, cadet, dude, we got the most oil in the world here in oil in. All right, bro. So, do you know much about American history?
No,
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, thanks for the wins. Thanks for the wins. Basically, we got colonized, bro. We got colonized. We also consumed most of the oil, so we never got rich like the Saudis. Ah, Jimmy Johns knows what's up, bro. Shout outs to Jimmy Johns. Well, here's the thing, bro, is that apparently oil and gas is a new idea.
look from India. Send me, show me your interest.
Let's
That how
get it,
much you need.
dude. No, you're right. Hey, thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. Shout outs to Erica Smith.
Come on,
Wait, what?
I have no friends, you know. I have,
Shoot, you don't need friends, bro. All you need
have
is God, bro.
yes, yeah.
That's all you need, man.
I need lovers. I need lovers. Who knows this? That what's this?
Nah, cause you know what? Human beings are dangerous, bro. That's why I'm right here in the studio. I don't hang out with nobody. We also consume most of the oil.
What is my friend, my real friend that
Hey, we got Pooh Bear.
I always play with my, these things. It's better than human.
Right.
One of this. The little one.
Hi,
The little one.
Woochie coochie doody bati. Woochie loopy mommy.
See the little one and the bigger one.
Yeah. Yo, as long as God first, you can never be
Yeah,
last. Yo, that's
that's
facts,
facts.
Erica. That's super facts. Dang, Jimmy. Hey, shouts to Jimmy John, bro. This man knows his stuff. So, but here, okay, so the reason I'm talking about this is because this is where Black Wall Street was, Jimmy John. This is where black people were making a. Whoa, is that a headless baby? Baby head? What the heck? Is that thing from Toy Story?
Yes, yes.
Like Sid? You like Sid?
Yes, just toys.
Nice. Let's see. Do I got any toys? Nah, I just have this half-eaten banana.
One. Small. It is good for health.
Yeah, like having fun. I got God and my kids, and I'm good. Yo, facts.
Have no friends.
Shoot, bro. What do you?
See this one.
Oh my gosh! Take it off the screen. Take it off the screen. Naked baby, not cool. Yep. Um, yeah, I feel that.
See this one is
It's like an angry baby.
this Polly. Come on.
Uh, What happened?
This is Jojo, you know? Oh,
Um, what happened to the baby?
this is Polly Polly.
Bolly, Bolly, Bolly, Bolly.
Polly mate,
What's good? What's good? Yo,
Polly meet with how come on, how are you?
shoot, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I'm just trying to take over the world. You know, same thing I try to do every day. All right,
And this is Jojo. Jojo Carrie, who is the mother?
what's up,
Carrie,
JoJo?
and this one. Come on, support. Come on, the man on the last, so please support me.
Oh, it's a draw.
Just draw.
Nice, nice. Good job, good job. Oof. Good game, good game. Hey. um,
Yeah,
so
sometimes better than.
what happened? What's up, DTM? What's up, Dolo?
I said sometimes I I I sometimes better than nothing.
Yo, so the reason why this is very terrible is because this is where black people were about to come up, bro. Black people were about to come up. Now, it sucks though because this was actually a whole Indian territory. And when we think about land, we're not really thinking about land with how valuable it really is. We just hear land and we think of some like dirt road, right? Like who wants to buy a dirt road? But that's not what it is, guys. You got to understand is what was on the land, what is in the land. We got diamonds, we got gold, we got oil on the land. And that is what's actually valuable. Yes, Jimmy John, I'm trying to run for city councilman of North Hollywood currently. And then eventually I'd like to run for president in another lifetime. Each of the larger tribes was given extensive land holdings, and the Indians began new lives as farmers, trappers, and ranchers. For many, the journey ended beneath the branches of the council oak tree located on the east side of the Arkansas River. Yo, okay, so there's been talk about the US possibly being Egypt, and I really hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true. But how is Tulsa, Oklahoma, the largest oil refinery in the world? That doesn't make sense to me. That really doesn't make sense. But anyways, that's why the destruction of Black Wall Street was so damaging to the black community because we had access to the biggest oil well in the world. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. They were hating on us, bro. They've been hating, man. Check this out. Check this out. The destruction of the Tulsa Black Wall Street was more damaging than you think because the wealth was actually coming from it being the largest natural oil field in the world. So imagine if black people never lost their access. Um, I mean, allegedly, the whole reason we're in the Middle East is for oil. So the value's through the roof. The value of oil is through the roof, guys. And here's the thing. I did my research on how this massacre started. Apparently, there was a 17-year-old black kid and a 15-year-old white girl. Um, and this is what happened, right? The black man goes to use the only colored restroom in the building or whatever. He goes next door to use the colored restroom. Now, this was assigned for him to use. They had already agreed with this, from the white bosses. Yes, this black guy can come to this building to use the restroom. Okay? And so when he was on his way to the restroom, this 15-year-old girl was the elevator operator. So she would, operate the elevator. So apparently, what had happened was that when this black kid, 17-year-old, black kid, went to use the restroom, him and her, now the rumors the speculation. Was there a little fling between them? Did they know each other? Did they not know each other? What had happened was that all they heard was that the girl screamed and the black man was seen running away. Okay? So that's what happened. The girl screamed, the black man was seen running away, and allegedly, he had sexually assaulted her. That was kind of the stance on this. And so where it got violent was at the courthouse or something like that, where there was basically a white mob wanting to lynch this guy. Which, remember, this is in the 1940s, so slavery's been over. Things are still segregated, but slavery's been over, and they're wanting to hang this black man. So from so other black people came to his defense. So now you got a black crowd and a white crowd and this sexual assault verdict. This is Do your own research. Oh, see you, bro. Thank you for coming to the live, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yo, thank you, Cadet, for coming through to the live. We appreciate you. And have a good day, bro. Go do some push-ups. We gotta do push-ups.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't matter. Oil didn't matter because cars barely existed. The ability to own white people's land due to bank loans. The ability to own white people land due to bank. Oil didn't matter because cars barely existed. That's interesting. That's interesting. But what else is oil used for? Is it just for cars? And but here's the thing. This was in 1940. So let's do uh when were cars invented? But you got to understand, cars, look, cuz I got you, bro. I got you. Bro, cars were actually I'm not sure. I'll have to research that. Cars because there's photos. The reason why I say this, I know I'm kind of hyped up on coffee. Sorry. The reason why I say this is because there's pictures of black people in Tulsa. Like there was a whole remember 1940s is not that long. Like 1940 no, the massacre happened in 1920s. The 1920s, it was 100 years ago, but you got to understand is apparently we're going backwards in through technology. So the technology was better back then. Um Now this is I like that point though. The technology was better back then, and this gets tied into actually Opelika City in Florida. Right, that's true. Gas was cheap. Okay, but it was still. Here's the thing. I think yeah, it's all about ownership. Owning banks and land is key. And I agree with that. I agree with that. Um, yeah. But here's the thing, just imagine though, right? Because here's the story is when that verdict was happening between the sexual assault case allegedly, a gunfight happened between the blacks and the whites. So I don't know who shot first. I really don't know. But apparently from that's the incident that caused a whole mob of white people to follow these blacks into, I think it was called Greenwood or Greenview, which was the Black Wall Street, and they just decimated the whole town, yo. They burnt down buildings. I mean, they burnt down hospitals. Everyone's so crying about all these hospitals and children in Israel. What about what happened right here in the good old USA of a bunch of people burning down hospitals, bruh? They're burning down schools. This is domestic terrorism, bro. Let's get emotionally charged about that. Let's get excited about that. Because Israel, as much as we want to harp on Israel and Gaza, none of us can do a dang thing for Israel and Gaza right now, right? None of us can do it. Are you an Israeli? Are you a citizen of that country? Are you gonna run? Can you do it? No, no, no, no, no. But you can do something here. You know what I'm saying? You could run for office here. You could do get stuff done here. So that's what I'm focused on, bro. And I don't like how people like to focus on everything else but the problem that's right here. What is that Bible verse? You see the log in your brother's eye, but you see the sty in your brother's eye, but you don't see the log in your own eye. And here's the thing, it's comparative to this. If from we have a bunch of communities here in LA. We have Armenian communities and our Filipino communities. Now, what if the situation was reversed like that, to where an Armenian was accused of SA or his Filipino was accused of SA, and then because of what happened there, uh, because of that, the whole a whole Armenian town, a whole Armenian hospital gets burnt down by a community. A Filipino hospital, a Filipino town gets decimated by a community because of one guy. Here's the thing: if the guy did that, then they should have beat him. The black people should have beat him, made him learn a lesson or whatever. But here's the thing: one person's action doesn't make it okay for you to go burn down a whole city. I mean, we all know that. Like, cases happen all the time nowadays, and we don't see races going and burning down other races' cities. So I just wanted to talk more about that because if we got Black Wall Street, bro, Saudi and Dubai know this. They know oil will run out, so they invest 100% into entertainment and tourism. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. So, my whole point in closing is that if black people still had our Black Wall Street, eventually oil would have went up and black people would have had access to that financial prosperity. And it sucks because this massacre happened the year that America went through one of its most greatest decade of financial prosperity, which was the Roaring Twenties. Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre happened 1921. So our whole the and it's just, come on, guys. The biggest oil well in the world, the town with the biggest oil well in the world, gets trashed the same year that the US goes on a 10-year run for financial prosperity. This, you know your history, bruh. You know your history. But if Armenian or Filipino were the enemy, everyone was okay with Japanese being put in camps. Hmm. Right, but that's the thing though, is hmm. But the camps was a specific case due to war, right? There was, and mind you, that was totally racist by the government, by the way, to do that. Like, that was totally not morally okay. You can, if we're going, you know what I'm saying? But this was a different situation. We're talking about actual. We're talking about domestic terrorism. Well, hold on. We're talking about uh because honestly, there's no reason for them to round up those people. Some people's opinions is blacks were the ops. But that's the thing though, is how could blacks be the ops if blacks were enslaved? That's my thing. I feel you though. I feel you though. I feel you. No, I want to do more research on the Japanese getting round up because I need to know what year that was. Um, nah, but I feel you, bro. I feel you. And this conversation is freaking tough, bro. During World War II, 1945. Okay, okay. 1945. That's interesting. I actually don't have a lot of history on the 40s and the 50s. I know stuff about the 30s, the 60s, and the 80s. I need the 70s. So World War II is 1945. But yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. Even in that case, the even with the rounding up of the Filipinos, they didn't have their city destroyed, right? Like, was there riots against Filipinos? I mean, obviously, I think we're both on the same page that this wasn't. I see your point, bro. You're not saying that this is the same. You're just trying to make a. Uh, I understand. I understand what you're doing. Yeah, but like in the sense of, I'm sure there was like how we have little China, little Bangladesh. I'm sure there was little Japan and little female little Filipino towns in the same way that you had your Black Wall Street. Um, no, that's facts, bro. That's facts. That's why I'm on here, bro. That's why I'm on here. I need to practice. I'm sparring. I need to spar. No, it's true. It's true because I have to debate the other candidates running for I have to debate the other candidates running for city council. So, hey man, if I could debate against Jimmy John, I think I'll be all right. All right, now we got some weirdos in the chat. Weirdos in the chat. Get out of here with all that. Go do some push-ups. Why don't you go do some push-ups, bruh? All right. Let's see. Let's see. Solution on homelessness. All right, yeah, actually, all right. So now there's a time in the Bible where Jesus is talking about. He says there's this girl that pours a bunch of expensive oil on his feet, right? And they're like, and then everyone's tripping. They're like, "Yo, what are you? You could have bought a year's worth of like food for homeless people with the money from that." But Jesus said something. He said, "The homeless you'll always have, but me you won't." So now this for me at least the way I see things from first spiritual, then physical, or spiritual, mental, then physical. So with that, I'm like, yo, that kind of it's kind of like he's he's underlyingly saying that you can't get rid of homelessness. There'll always be poor people. And so I kind of have that stance. There's always going to be homeless people. There's always going to be poor people because um I mean, unless we have a socialist society, but no one wants socialism. Because I think in a socialist society, everyone's basically homeless. Because you have to. Here's the thing. That's why the three F's: food, fun, and finance. I'm so passionate about because you have to work. You have to work, and that's the thing is, in this world, uh, it operates off of a work reward system, right? You plant the food, and the food comes out. You get to eat it. You gotta run. You go to the gym, work hard. You get buff. So just simply the world doesn't work on handouts. So it's not as easy as just building houses and then putting people in them because then we have what's called maintenance. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to maintain those houses. You're gonna have to maintain the peace between the people in those houses. And so I don't think that's gonna be a very good idea. I mean, people with money can barely get along, right? Like the average citizens can barely tolerate each other. So you want to put a, and we already got problems with the hood, right? Which are people, poor people with jobs. So you want to create another hood, which is poor people without jobs. How's that going to work out? How would I fix Tent City? Well, I think unfortunately, because here's the thing, we're all trying to live in a society, like including the Constitution and any type of rules that we've ever made. Those are just rules for that we're those are not absolute rules. Those are just rules for this specific location. So, you know, Jake Paul said that America is a business and some people don't understand that. And I agree with him. You can't get something for nothing in business and you can't get something for nothing in this country. How would I fix Tent City? I think honestly, I would destroy it. I think we should destroy and get rid of all of the tents on the sidewalk. Um, I think maybe we should have an actual like, because the reason I say this isn't to be inconsiderate of the homeless, but because it really is bad for the morale of the city. And people don't think that morale is important, but it's actually everything, bruh. Morale is everything. That's why I don't like Donald Trump. I feel like he ruined the morale of the country. Even though he knows his stuff business wise, all his fundamentals are on point, right? When you go outside, when I go outside and I see these tents and homeless people, it just brings my vibe down, bro. It makes me want to not try, bro. It makes me want to just say, screw it, let me go get me a tent. You feel me? Like, and I notice I the reason why it's I know it's I'm the reason why I feel like this. I'm so passionate about my answer. Is because when I leave LA or whenever anytime outside of the city, and I go into like kind of a random suburb where there's like no homeless people, my mood is totally different, bro. Hey, thanks for the 3,000 likes, yo. This is a dope stream. Thanks for the 3,000 likes. My mood is totally different. My outlook on life, I'm enjoying the breeze. I can chill. As soon as I come back to LA and I start seeing a homeless person trying to ask me for money or a homeless person just it's just so stressful, bro. It's stressful. Now, let me harp on this a little bit. Let me go into more on this. They say, "Show me who your five friends are and I'll show you who you are." So, in other words, they're saying, "Show me who you hang out with the most. The people you're around the most is who you will become with." And at this point, there's so many freaking homeless people in LA that we might as well consider them friends. We might as well consider them one of our partners. We all got a homeless friend because when it if you take into the amount of time that we spend around them, right? Show me your five friends, I'll show you who you are is a testament to whoever you spend time with is who you will become like. So if we're spending all these time around these and this and I have compassion for homeless people, but it's like the bottom line is if you don't want to be like somebody, don't hang around them. And unfortunately, when these homeless people come ask you for money, and you simply just see them walking and jaywalking in the street, that vibe is getting on you, bruh. That energy is it's attaching itself to you because it's no different than hanging around. Provide job infrastructure, provide jobs by having homeless pick up trash, build infrastructure. Well, that's the thing is like most homeless people, and mind you, a lot of homelessness was first caused by the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. It caused 10,000 people to be homeless. That's what they say. You can do this research yourself. 10,000, I'm assuming African Americans to be homeless from the whole city that was destroyed. And that's 100 years ago. But you got to understand is that this is all generationally passed down. So that's 10,000 families that had to pass down trauma, poverty. 10,000 black families to pass down poverty. So, with saying that, a lot of homeless people are also disabled. I'm not talking about the mental health. I think mental health we can fix that. We can fix that with fun. We just gotta make the people have fun. But a lot of homeless people are incapable of picking up trash. And I mean, picking up trash is good, but it's like it's not. I can't honestly, in good faith, uh, pay a homeless guy the same wage that the you feel me, bro? Like, well, how much should we pay them? What do you think we should pay them? Because is that and here's the thing is this country's so corrupt, bro. From the top to the bottom, bro. From the top to the bottom, this country's corrupt, bro. From the whites at the top to the blacks at the bottom, everybody's corrupt. 70% of white people commit all the white collar crimes in this country. And it's the highest form of thievery. So I'm not saying that to harp on white people. I'm just saying that this peop the people at the top are stealing just like the people at the bottom are. So these all these people with money in the stocks and business and all that you think are legit, 70% of them are frauds. So that's where their houses are coming from. That's where all their money's coming from. So how are we supposed to tell these homeless people or, when the people at the top aren't that's not what they're doing to get their money. The people at the top are scamming. You feel me? So the people that have all the good things in life are scamming in this country. And this isn't from slavery. I'm talking you could this is from this year. This is for us this is a study from like 2020. You feel me? Like this is a study from 2020 that says 70% of the white collar crimes in this country are committed by middle-aged white men. So we got, the Ramaswamis and the Charlie Kirk saying you got to work hard in this country. Good old fashioned hard work. What good old fashioned hard work, bruh? No, nobody who's rich in this country. 70% of the rich people in this country are scamming. Dang. Yo. Yo. Yo, I was going too hard, bruh. I was going too hard. I just got kicked off TikTok. Anyways, um, yeah. So shoot, bruh. The whole point that I was saying that is I'm passionate because people are homeless in this country because they're not scamming. That's the point. They're not scamming at the highest level. And let's see. what's it called? Um, İki kematiye shokobu. I'm just spitting truth, bruh. I'm just spitting truth. Um, so I was talking with my home with Jimmy John about the homeless crisis, and that homeless crisis is tied with the financial crisis. The financial crisis is that the people at the top are scamming, bro. The financial crisis is that you can't work hard in this country and still make a lot of money. That's just hard work and a lot of money isn't correlated. That's why people say work smarter, not harder. Um, Shoot, we're gonna go ahead and take a little 5 minute break. Um, and then we'll get back to it. What's good, y'all? What's good? I'm about to I'm about to keep this going. Um, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, thanks for the views. Thanks for the views. We gotta keep this going, bro. We gotta keep this going. Um, yeah. So, I don't think you can solve homelessness, bro, because I think it's linked back to a lot of people just can't work. You know, a lot of people are disabled, and that's where a lot of the homelessness is coming from. At least when I go to like freaking when I go to what is it, Fifth Street in yo Malachi, what's good, bro? Welcome to the Hooligans podcast. When I go to when I go to Fifth Street, I see a lot of people in wheelchairs. I see a lot of people who don't look that they could even handle a hammer. So, I'm kind of with Jesus on this one, bruh. He says there's going to be homeless people till the end of time. That's why I'm not really focused on trying to fix homelessness. I mean, I think we should try to do something where there's like a big field. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think you can fix it, honestly. I'm not focused on it. I think you can fix hunger. I think you can fix hunger because you got to remember, food is a business. So what do I mean by food is a business? I mean that food. Uh-oh. Food. I'm always getting the short end of the block. All right. Food really can technically. Food will. Let's see. Food. Uh, Food can be more abundant or would be more abundant if it wasn't turned into a business, right? During the 1930s, when food stamps were first enacted, um, part of the reason why they were even able to do that was because what's it called? Here we go. Part of the reason why. So there was an excess of food, and there was a bunch of people who were poor. So they started these food stamps. Now, mind you, the food stamps only lasted like 4 years because apparently the food ran out. But forgot. I think I'm just gonna freaking do old school Acer. Come on, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing with me, man. What the heck? Yo, what's good, Alexis? How you doing? How you doing? This is the Hooligans podcast. My camera's always messing up. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's see. One more try. One more try. Ha. Of course it works. Of course. What's good? What's good? What's good? Check, check, check, check, check, check, check. Check, check, check. There we go. Check, check, check, check, check. Check, check, check, check, check. Man, oh man. Episode 38. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Shoot, bruh. Um, Shoot, bruh. Some call their settlement Tallahassee, while others use the Creek Indian word Tulsi, which meant Old Town. For the next 25 years, they will lead a peaceful life in primarily untamed wilderness with only a few white settlers, drawing of an Indian and steamboat on the Arkansas River near Tulsa, Oklahoma. In 1846, Lewis Perryman, who was part Creek Indian, built a log cabin trading post near what is now 33rd Street and South Rockford Avenue. Perryman's business was quite successful in the rugged frontier until the Civil War when many residents fled the area. When the war broke out, the United States abandoned Indian territory, sending its troops to war against the Confederate forces. The Creek Indians were torn as to which side to support. Many believed they should move north to Kansas, where they could seek protection. However, when they gathered their families and possessions, a force of Texas cavalry and Confederate Indians attacked them. Confederate Indians, bro? Yo, so yeah. Anyways, what's good, Big O? What would ultimately become, hold on. All right, you know what? Um, oil boom, 1901 and 1907. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Ugh. All right. What's good? What's good? What's good? What? Yo, what's good, Jasper? Hey. Yo, what's good? Yo. Dang. Mm. Yo, thanks for the follow, Becky. Hey. Man, let's continue, bro. Yo, let's talk about the Rangers. Do y'all know the Rangers? What y'all know about the Rangers, man? What y'all know about them Power Rangers? No, not the cartoon, man. I'm talking about the dance group. What y'all know about the Rangers, bruh? Right here, let's get it. Right here, where's it at? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that?
Yeah, what's your motive? I put the work in, get promoted. Make the big leagues like I'm Conan. Young ATM coming through, he the boldest. Yeah, what's your motive? I put the work in, get promoted. Make the big leagues like I'm Conan. Young ATM coming through, he the boldest.
Man, shouts to the Rangers, bro. They were like the Jabberwockies of my time, bro. Yo, let's shout outs to Trippy Red, bro. Why is Trippy Red? I guess supposedly this security guard wouldn't let Trippy Red's fan get on stage, and so Trippy Red went in and Trippy Red did what Trippy Red does.
Yeah. Said I hope you got my dog bitch. And I left it on the suicide note bitch. Yeah. Said I hope you got my dog bitch. And I left it on the suicide note bitch.
All right, that's yo. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh yeah, I want to talk about this Waffle House worker. Yo, shout outs to this Waffle House worker, man.
We can't keep relying on customers to leave us $4 and $5 tips here and there. Most customers that come in, they don't bring enough to tip. They bring enough for what they want to get. And I completely understand that.
See, he said most customers don't come in here to tip. They come in here with enough money to eat, and I completely understand that. Dude, that's the real deal. That's for real. I respect this right here.
I don't hold it against the customer. I hold it against the company for holding such a high standard and holding us at such a low point. We need a livable wage. We need to be able to pay our rent, to pay our mortgage, to keep our gas tanks filled so that we can come to and from work and not have to worry about if someone's going to come in a bad mood and start throwing stuff around. For $3 an hour, it's not worth taking a plate of hot food to the face. We can't keep.
Yo, shout outs to the restaurant industry, man. I worked as a dishwasher for a few months. That's no joke. That's no joke. Let's see. Yo, one of the things that I want to do, um, one of the things that I want to do if I get elected, is give each and every street vendor a body camera. I would like to give each and every street vendor a body camera that and start a street vending app where all the footage can get uploaded of these incidents. So that, because shout outs to Inamorado, he's been putting on TikTok for the street vendors, and but they've been like deleting his account and all that. So I think we should make an app where we can take all that footage and put, and body cameras aren't that cheap. I mean, body cameras aren't that expensive, you know. We can order a couple hundred for a couple hundred, you feel me? And I think that would just be a great way to bring the community together, to really make the street vendors feel like the city even cares about their safety. Because I feel like, right now, I feel like there's a lot of beef and stuff between the street vendors and the city. But yo, Gamer Shark was good. But I feel like what's crazy is the street vendors are actually doing better for the community than the actual fast food joints. Can we talk about that? The street vendors are better for the community than the fast food restaurants, because at least when you're buying from a street vendor, you're and I'm preferably talking about the ones who sell fruit. But I mean, this can technically go for any, in the terms of like, look, I don't know what the street vendors use to sanitize their stuff, but I do know what Jack in the Box and these franchises use to sanitize their stuff. And I will go out on a limb and say that the street vendor uh utensils are probably safer to eat up from than the stuff at Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., McDonald's, right? Because you're basically just getting bleached French fries, bleached burgers. I've worked in a fast food joint. I've worked at Burger Lounge, bro. You spray everything's with chemical, and then you cook all the food in that chemical. So and the food itself is just not. It's not good. It's not quality, and it's like this is a this is an issue, yo. And we got the street vendors getting attacked, which is what a big issue is as well. Is they obviously don't have the same infrastructure that a normal business has. So I think the body cam, that's the number one reason for the body cams, is that there's a lot of violence against street vendors and from people and the city and the police. So as well as an app. So what would the app be called? Um, Vendor? I don't know. Vendor LA, something like that. That's just one of my policies. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of just throwaway stuff. CVS has replaced their items in the store with actually pictures now. So I guess just too much thievery. But I mean, if you're not shopping online these days, I mean, what are you doing, man? Anyways, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the Hooligans Podcast. And that's it. Like and share. Hooligans.